Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
What's up, everybody? It is currently 5:45. I think today is the 18th. Whichever one you know, I'll put it up at the top of the screen. And I am up early, getting ready to get gas and go and meet my boss because I told you I have to go to one of those round robin training events for Ulta. I'm doing the training part for the brand Beekman. So we have to be there, I think at 7:30, and it's an hour away. So this is how I'm starting my Sunday morning. Welcome back to the vlog. My name is Ron. It's Life with Ron, and my name is Ron, where we cover everything from me being a retail skin specialist, me being vegan, life with my pup, my hubby, and building my brand, Rhinestone Master Creations. Let's get this vlog started. All right, guys, I have gotten gas and I'm currently on my way to meet my boss to head out of town. If you can't tell by my voice, I am not a morning person. What should I say? I don't mind getting up in the morning, but what I don't do is like to have a conversation. I can get up, just don't talk to me this early in the morning. I have to mentally prepare for the day and the fact that I have to deal with people and do a training. I preface all this by saying you have to see the type of energy that my boss is going to bring this early in the morning, because it is currently 5:58. I'm supposed to be at her house at 6:15. I want you to see the type of abuse I have to deal with first thing in the morning. Watch.
It hasn't started yet. It's starting soon. What is that?
I want you to see how hyper you're going to be this early in the morning.
It's happening.
Oh, God. I'm going to be assaulted. Notice she said the music has not started yet. It is way too early in the morning.
Makeup on yet for you to film.
Oh, good. Maybe we'll have a little bit of low time before you get started.
You smell very feminine right now.
Wow.
Are you wearing some,
What?
like, very feminine fragrance on it?
Oh, I smell feminine?
You do right now. I like it, actually. What is it?
Funny you should say that, because I am wearing the new Octavia Morgan Room 33 and Casablanca from Octavia Morgan.
I knew it's going to be something Octavia. You're still drooling over the event yesterday.
The mistake was they should have had me there. They should have,
No,
but
we
you know.
shouldn't, because you were on my clock.
Because I would have been able to make you some money.
Seatbelt, yeah.
Oh, let me put my seatbelt on.
With the Octavia people and trying to sell. Good thing I didn't have you scheduled there.
Oh, Lord. We're on our way. It is 6:36 in the morning.
I'm gonna kick you out if you don't start dancing.
Kick me out, please. You can kick me out while the car is moving. If we can make it stop.
Stop-a-da-boo-dee-dum, stop-a-da-boo-dee-dum, stop-a-dee-da-ba-dee-dee-dum, stee-ba-dee-bee-dee-dum, stee-ba-dee-da-ba-dee-dee-dum, Staburabureeram.
So we have made a stop here at Starbucks to energize before we have to go in, and seem super excited to make sure that we're presenting everything to everyone. I'm having the pistachio loaf from Starbucks, and I got their mocha. And I tell you, this is not in the ballpark of Paris Baguette at all. I'm going through withdrawals. But she paid for it, so I'm grateful. All right, I'm here at the round robin here in the Ulta Ventura, and these are the employees coming in from the different Ultas within the district. So we'll be getting ready to start this training in just a moment. But look at this. So my job while I'm here is to engage with the employees from the different stores and get them to fall in love with Beekman. So the brands that we have are here today. Hey, how are you doing? How about you? All right. So we have Urban Decay here today. We have Tatcha. What are the other brands we have here? We have Bare Minerals is here today. Buxom is here today. And we also have Milk here today. So I think these are the brands. Yeah. So we got Milk in the house early this morning. And then we also have Dermalogica is in the house today. All right. It looks like we have Fenty is in the house today. They got a little re-reaction going on over here. And Polite Society is here. We're getting ready to rock it out and excite everyone and get them to love our brands. So we're getting ready to get started and start the training. So let's get it started.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our quarter 3 round robin. Raise your hand if this is your first round robin. Okay. Hey, you got a lot of newbies. Okay, cool. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of a rundown. First of all, I'm Lindsay. I'm the GM in Porter Ranch and also your district experience lead. Woo! First and foremost, we'll thank Nicole, GM of this beautiful store, for allowing us to open water. I feel like I'm doing like an Oscar speech. Couple of things, just housekeeping things, okay? Bathrooms, if you don't know where they are back to your left, and they are unlocked. You do not need a key. For those of you who have been here before, you don't need a key right now, so you don't need to find a hole to go to the bathroom. You're all adults, go to the bathroom whenever you need to. The purpose of this training, in case you have not been informed, is you guys were very carefully selected by your DMs specifically to attend this training, and that's a huge deal. So if you're here, congratulations, you have made it. Okay. We get together every quarter for these trainings, and it is so we can connect with our brand partners. We can build those relationships. We can take what we learned today back to our teams. That is why you have been selected to attend, and many of you are here from each location, so that you can take this back and share all of the knowledge that you've learned with your team. So please, we need your commitment that you are going to go home, use your graph.
Let the fun begin. Well, good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? You know, trying to wake up too. It's early Sunday morning. What stores are you guys from? Simi Valley. I have been to Simi Valley in a million. So you guys are familiar with Beekman, right? I know you guys. We're going to introduce you guys to the RX line if you don't know about it, and maybe I can recommend you about it. The whole point of the RX line is going to be, it's kind of like if you take the technology, how everybody's talking about the PDR in when it comes to the KU stuff. If you didn't know, the whole point of the PDR thing is that is very recipe. So like if your skin is dehydrated, something like that's what your PDR is. Where our X is on takes it to the next level. Exozone is going to be replacing the word that you hear about all the time, which is collagen. So we now know that you can ingest collagen, but you cannot rub collagen onto your skin. Where the exozone technology goes down into the cellular level and makes your skin produce its own collagen. So when you have people talking about collagen creams, what I always tell them is that you can ingest collagen, but you can't rub it on your skin. So when you buy collagen creams, what it does is it acts as what's called humectant, which means it makes your skin feel like it's getting more moisture. But the ingredient that you're paying for, which is collagen, your skin cannot absorb that. The exozone makes your skin produce its own collagen. There's 3 other brands that have an exozone product in the store, but we are the only one that has a goat's milk exozone. The significance of that is if you didn't know that goat's milk most commonly resembles human milk, so therefore your body accepts it and uses it more. They're also starting to use goat's milk exozone in cancer research, and they're putting it into different types of medication to deliver it down to the cellular level. So that's the significance of Beekman's exozone compared to a few other brands that have. The other ones are plant-based. So just so you know about the difference between Beekman's as opposed to everybody else. This is our serum here. I would say this is our version. If you've heard of the double serum, this is ours. But ours does 3 different things. So it has a stabilized vitamin C if you didn't know it. So you can actually put it AM or PM. Our brand is also the first brand to do what they call microbiome safe. If you don't know what microbiome is it's a natural bacteria in your skin. So 5 years ago, before anybody was ever talking about microbiome, we're the first one to be certified microbiome safe. So for somebody who's very sensitive and all that, we're the first one to start doing it before everybody else. So you have your stabilized vitamin C in it. You also have the exozone treatment in it that I told you about. And then it also has a proprietary ingredient called Rhinestone. Rhinestone is an Australian ingredient that mimics the effects of retinol without being retinol, but it is 4 times stronger than your regular retinol. So you can use this AM and PM without sensitivity. So when you first start using this, I always tell people when you go into a store, when you first start using it, because it is 2 serums, it's going to come out mostly white or mostly yellow, and then it's going to go to white with a dot of yellow. That's how it's supposed to be. Because some people will try to bring it back, oh, it's perfect. No, it's supposed to be mostly white with a dot of yellow. You can use this AM and PM. So this is the serum. This right here is going to be the eye cream. If you have not seen, this is for your more experienced anti-age. It's going to come with this particular device. The cool thing about it is you tap slightly into it. It's going to pick up the product. Don't jab into it. You're going to work it into it until it absorbs into the eye area. So this stainless steel, most people think about the stainless steel tip as working on lymphatic drainage. Well, ours is also designed to work on microcurrent technology. If you're not familiar with microcurrent technology, that's like a new face machine. So it's designed to mimic that as well. So you're going to work that. After that, you're going to flip it around. You're going to use a little corner here. You're going to go into the gel area. You're going to go under the arch of the eyebrow and down onto the top of the lid. When this sucker dries, it literally feels like somebody takes their finger and lift your eye. It's really kind of freaky. But it is not like the other ways that makes you look like you got a little work. It's not designed for that. This is designed to work on re-strengthening that muscle that's under there. So again, the same ingredient that's in this is also in this. But this takes it to the next level. Any questions about that? All right, let's move on. The next one is going to be the Milk RX cream. The same exact ingredient that's in the serum is also in this. But the great thing about this is we also put it into a facial contour here. So I always say this is your neck cream and your face cream in one. Everything I'm showing you can also be used night and day. Okay? Any questions about those? Now it's time for the new. So if you have not felt these in your store, these are the new body and hand cream. So the cool thing about these is they're very emollient, but they also dry down. I will tell you for me, when I first felt the hand cream, I was like, this is very slippery. But the reason it is slippery is because it is slower exfoliating smoothing. When it finishes smoothing, it actually dries down to like a powder feel. So don't think like it's greasy, like you can't pick up something. It's not that. But I always say these ingredients here, this is like, if you heard about the old one, this is like if the tightening cream had a baby, then it's also anti-aging smoothing of the texture. The body cream is also formulated to work like for people who have been on like GLP-1s and they start to lose the volume and the tightness in their skin. It's designed to do that. So that's what you're getting in there. Now the hand cream has the vitamin C in it. The body cream does not. The body cream, my own little thing that I did with it. Roll your arm up. I'm telling you, when you feel this, you're gonna be like, oh, that's right. It is super hydrating, but it is not greasy. Because you know sometimes when you get a bit on the tattoo, watch this baby. I love to show this on somebody who's got a tattoo because it exfoliates. It's going to bring those tattoos. So if you see somebody in show and they have a tattoo, baby, what I've been telling is, can I show you this new body cream? It is going to blow you on your tattoo. It instantly brightens, smooths, and retextures. But it's hydrating, but not greasy. Because you know sometimes when you do it, it's like, oh my God, now I feel like I got grease. This does not do that. Yeah, see, amazing. So these are going to sit up here, all the RX lines on here. So the next thing I want to show you, this here. This is. All right, guys, it's a little later on in the evening. Just left my bosses from going to the training at Ulta. And so I decided that I was going to go to my favorite sandwich shop and get my favorite sub. And parking there is a nightmare. I have circled the block 3 times. So in order to get it, what I'm going to actually do is actually park at the mall and then walk another block over to go to it, just to be able to get my favorite sub. So I'm on my way over there to get my sub now. So I must really like the sandwich, huh? All right. Last week I was over here. I know you guys, well, if you watched the vlog, you saw that I've been on the hunt for the perfect bag to be able to carry my vlogging items in. And I saw a bag that I really liked, but I was on the fence about it, and it was at our good old friend Ross. And so since Ross is right over here by where I have to get my sandwich in, I figured I'd go back in here. If that bag is still there, then it means that was meant for me to get, so I'll pick it up. Let's see how this goes, whether they have one there or not. If it's gone, then it wasn't meant for me. All right, guys, I have got my sandwich, and guess what? I found the bag. They had it, so that means this bag was meant for me. And even better, the bag was regularly $70. They had marked it down to $34. So look at this. Sometimes you gotta wait to get what you want. So, got my sandwich from my favorite place, Ike's, and now I'm on my way home to Hubby so we can have lunch/dinner. All right, guys, it's a little bit later on in the evening, and I thought I'd show you some of the benefits of when we go do these different round robins and we're able to partner with other brands. Although I'm an influencer, I still haven't started getting any of that free stuff that they give you as an influencer. But what I do get is extra little bonus things from other brand partners, and we kind of share products every so often. So in this case today, with some of the brands that I was working with at the round robin, I was able to get the new Urban Decay translucent powder spray. So from what I was told from this one right here, people think this is a setting spray. This is not a setting spray. This is a setting powder in a can. So you're supposed to shake it and you're supposed to hold it away from your face and think of it as a powder to set your makeup. And you should not have it close to your face. You should have it out for the face. It is a powder. And this one I have is in the color medium. So this is a translucent, slightly tinted powder for your makeup spray. So that's from Urban Decay. From Beekman, I love their lip balm. If you haven't tried it, their goat's milk lip balm is amazing. This is the citrus one that they have here. All those who are into K-beauty, we had people there today from the brand Tatcha. So I've never tried it, but I'm going to give it a try because people rave about it. So I'm going to try the rice water cleanser. So I got the rice water cleanser. Also from Beekman that I didn't know that they sell, they make a cuticle oil. Who knew? So I'm going to try that out today, or one day when I do my feet. I'm going to try that out. The other thing I got from good old-fashioned Fenty Beauty, they came out with a new makeup expanding setting spray. So I got the new setting spray from Fenty Beauty because I'm starting to do a little bit of makeup, and it seems like all of my posts that I'm doing on Instagram, when it's connected to makeup, I get a ridiculous amount of views on those, which is so funny to me because I don't really do them. Ooh, I just knocked the top off of that. But I got the new setting spray. I can't even get the thing out the box. It's like it's wedged in there. I guess they want to make sure that it doesn't get messed up in shipping. But anyway, I got the new setting spray from Fenty Beauty. I also got one of the Gloss Bombs Universal Illuminator in Mango Maze. So I got one of the Gloss Bombs. Yeah, let's. Ooh, it's like a tangerine orange. I wonder what this color is gonna look like on. Oh, my lip gloss is popping. My lip. Okay. Feels really good. Luckily, it's not one of those, they're plumping ones. When I tell you they have a plumping one, baby, that will set your lips on fire. But I only put a little bit on. This sucker is super like emollient. Like, yeah. So I got that from Fenty. I also got one of their, what is this? All Over Glow Enhancer. So it's like their highlighter. So I got that as well. And then from the brand Bare Minerals, they came out with a setting spray. It's their Mineral Veil setting spray. And it's supposed to be like a 24-hour setting spray. So I have that one as well. So I got 2 setting sprays already. I probably will give one of these to one of my granddaughters. They'll probably use this a lot faster than me. I don't need 500 setting sprays because I already have 3 other ones already. So people who are connected to me, they always get a lot of extra stuff because I'm never going to go through all of this, and otherwise I'll just put it in the garbage can. But those, I really like those brands. The brand Polite Society, I got their new mascara. I used to like the original. If you didn't know, the brand Too Faced Cosmetics is the same guy who created the brand Polite Society, and they came out with a new volumizing mascara. And since I'm going to be doing a little bit more things where I'll be wearing a little bit of makeup, this is going to come in handy because, baby, when you get stuff for free, you actually have to buy it. It is a shock. It is a shock how much it costs. I remember I just had to buy their Real mascara not too long ago, and it was $29. I was like, what? Because I always got it free. So, got this one. I'm all set with that. Now, I also got the Jonathan Van Nuys or the JVN Blowout Styling Milk. This should be interesting. Of course, I have no hair, but if you guys don't know, I also do hubby's hair. So a lot of times when you see like his twists and stuff like that, I shampoo and condition his hair, and I do his two-strand twist as well. So maybe I'll do a little video one day if he's up for it of me like doing his hair or whatever, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I do that. So I got this from the Jonathan Van Nuys, and then I got the translucent SPF 50 from IT Cosmetics. So I got the sunscreen from that, and then they just came out with a new lip liner plumping thing from the brand Buxom. So those are the things that I got today from the round robin from the other brand partners that were there. When I'm telling you, I am liking the feel of this Fenty, and it's not sticky. Because I like a gloss, but I don't like for it to feel like it's tacky. So this is pretty good. I'm gonna have to try this. And like I said, look, even though it's that crazy orange looking color, it doesn't look like an orange on my lips. So those are the items that I picked up today from the other brand partners. If you have any questions about those products or other brand products, let me know down in the comments, and I'll get you some information about it if I don't know the answer to it. So that was today's little haul I got.
What's up, y'all? It's been a minute, and what am I doing? Trying to head to this gym and do what I said I was gonna do and stop just sitting down and doing nothing and taking an excuse of the fact that it has been a heat wave not to get up and be productive. So I am on my way to the gym. I'm gonna try to get here at least 3 days a week so I can start being more active and productive. Because if you guys are new to the channel, I lost like 50 pounds and I've slowly been gaining it back. And you know how people go, oh, I don't know what happened. Girl, I know what happened because I can see that the clothes is getting tighter, and I refuse to go back there again. So I'm getting up off my ass and heading to the gym. So on my way to the gym.
got my nails dipped in glitter. Spark. Make the whole room start to shimmer. You know my whole world is golden. You know my future is chosen. I'm looking for a winner. Yeah. Can you tell me, have you seen him? Where he at? Tell him that I'm waiting. He know my whole world is golden. He love the way I walk when the spotlight's on me. He from the West Coast, want a queen from the city. That's me. He wanna pop a bottle, make a toast, live it up, live it up. Get what you want, baby, fill my cup. It's never enough, never enough. We on a spree, spinning G's, gon' flash a little smile, honey. Ching ching. This ain't a game, I ain't playing. I just wanna spend this money all on you. I've been winning in the mix, I've been making my own way. Booking trips, private jets, all off what the records say, yeah. Just got my nails dipped in glitter. Spark.
What's up, everybody? It's a little bit later, and I am now downtown trying to find a parking space. And a parking space in downtown LA, baby, when I tell you, it will take you through trying to find the right spot, because they don't mind giving you a ticket. They do not mind giving you a ticket. So I've literally been circling the block for the last 15 minutes trying to find a parking spot, because they will set you up with one of those little things. Oh, $5 to park. No, it's $5 for the first 20 minutes. And then after that, they charge you like another $10 on top of that. So I feel like I'm in that episode of that show that used to come on. I don't know if it still comes on, but it was called Parking Wars, where you got to look at the sign just right, or the next thing you know, you either get towed or you get a crazy fine. That's how it is in parking in downtown LA. So yeah, so down here, so we can find some fabric, drop hubby off because he wanted to get some clothes altered. So he's at the tailor doing that while I'm trying to find a parking space. Yay.
3 hours later.
Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I'm gonna ride up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, loneliness calls.
What's up, guys? It is about 8:47, and I'm actually on my way to go to the eye doctor. If you were looking at my previous vlog, then you would have saw that I have to go to the retina eye doctor and get my eyes examined because something is going on. I'm starting to see a lot of little floaters in my eye, and I want to make sure that I'm taking precaution for it because I have had a detached retina and cataract surgery on both of my eyes, so I want to try to be proactive to make sure that there's nothing going on. So on my way to the eye doctor. Oh yeah, and I am rocking my new 12 p.m. Studios Havana Blue sunglasses. I will continue to say I don't know why these are slow sellers, because when I look at them, I feel like they look like I'm rich. So on my way to the eye doctor.
Okay, no move, no blinking. Okay, blink, blink. Okay. Please don't move, don't blink. Blink, blink. Okay, you're gonna hold it there for me a couple seconds. Do not move, do not blink. Very good. Let's go ahead and move to the other side. Okay, same thing. Hold it there a couple seconds. Blink, blink. Okay, we're almost done. Blink, blink. Last one. Perfect. That's it.
And what does this check for?
This is just the baseline of your macula.
The baseline of my macula.
Macula. Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. You said this is the baseline of how
Yeah.
my
this
eye
is-
looks?
Yeah, this is like your interior part of the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the macula right here.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you. All right, guys. You saw they just did the macular exam or whatever for my eyes now. I am just waiting for the doctor to come in now. They have dilated my eyes, which I was hoping they weren't going to do because I have to drive. But luckily, I did bring my darker London 12 p.m. Studios glasses so that I can put those on so I can have more of a tint while I have to drive. So now I'm just waiting for him to come in and tell me what he sees. Alright guys, I'm officially done, and according to this doctor, who is not the actual doctor that I went to see to get my original eyes checked with, there's nothing wrong with the retina side of my eye. He's telling me that I need to contact my primary care doctor and that I need to see an optometrist to have them check the front of my eye because there's nothing wrong with the back side of my eye, which is what they say a retina specialist check. So now I have to make a different appointment to have the front part of my eye checked. And it is bright as hell out here, and even though I have these dark glasses on, this dilation is not playing with me. So time to figure out how I'm gonna get through all this traffic, and maybe I have an even darker pair of sunglasses. Had I not taken my Toronto sunsets out of the car, those give me more of a tint. I thought these gave me just as much tint, but again,
this is, you know, having my eyes dilated. Everything is extremely crazy bright right now. So time to try to head home now. So long story short, this was a waste of time. All right, a little outfit of the day. Have on my Artec shirt I got from Shein. Have my little influencer bag there. Jeans are from Shein as well. Got on my Nike high tops here, suede. My regular everyday jewelry, my new silver cuff from TJ Maxx. I got this cool necklace from Shein as well, and my 12 p.m. Studios Londons that I had to switch up because I'm getting my eyes, I got my eyes dilated. So that's the outfit of the day.
3 hours later.
And of course, this has been like a couple of years, and I've been trying to figure out what to wear with the damn jacket. You done wore yours at least once, right? When you went to New York, I mean, when I went to Durham, I wore mine, yeah. But I've never worn mine. I also thought it would be nice for us to have a picture with the same jacket. That other jacket was falling off you like that. That's velvet one. It looked like it. Well, thank you. It did. It looked like it was like you put on somebody else's jacket. And you knew you couldn't fit it, but you wore it anyway. I was going for a talk show host look. Well, which one of them wear Rhinestone? Rhinestone Master. It's too funny that Eileen thought it was an AI generated thing. It was like AI. She was like, yeah, it looked like AI. AI? Yeah. And when I went back and looked at it, I could see how it looks like that. But in the vlog, it shows, you know, me doing it or whatever. But I could see how, if you look at the lighting and the way I did it, it does look a little AI.
All right, guys, I am super excited. I thought I was getting like a regular product, like for like a gift with purchase that I normally do for brands. I opened up the box and guess what I got? The PR box for the new Beekman hand and body cream. You know, I had already told you guys that I have been using this for like the last 2 weeks. So this is the hand cream and the body cream. If you didn't know and you missed it before, this, I'm here to tell you, is like if the old school, the brand Crepe Erase body cream for very dry skin, if that in that brand Maylee's, that's like that tightening body cream, had a baby, that is what this is right here. It is so freaking good. When I tell you it is hydrating, smooth, and silky, but it's not greasy. If you've watched my other vlogs, you've already seen that I've showed you. And this, if your feet are crusty and you want them to be smooth, put this on your feet the night before you go to bed. Put some warm socks or your fuzzy socks on it. The next day, your feet will feel like freaking silk. Mine, for like 3 days, I kept feeling on my feet. I am telling you, if you haven't tried it, go to beekman.com and get it. It is $58 for the body cream and $29 for the hand cream. The hand cream is super silky. At first, when I tried it personally, I didn't like it because I don't like a hand cream that feels like my hand is like super greasy. I feel like I can't pick stuff up. But I found out the reason it does that is that it is hydrating under that. And once it dries down, it has a very powdery finish. So it's not greasy or sticky, but it is very emollient when you put it on because it's hydrating the barrier of your skin. And it has vitamin C in it, so it works on like dark marks on your hands if you have a little age spots or something like that. Amazing for that. So it's a great hand cream, amazing body cream. I had already tried it, so to get it in the PR box, bonus. But I had to share that with you guys because again, I've never really officially gotten like the PR box, and I had seen it come out and they had been showing it on Instagram, and I was like, dang,
I wish I could have got the PR box. Now, mind you, I already had it already, but to get the PR box, it just made me feel a little extra special. So I had to share that with you guys. What's up, guys? It is later in the evening. It is Wednesday the 19th, and I am on my way to work. It is about 4 o'clock. Today's actually a late shift, so I'm working from 4 to 8 at the Ulta in Burbank. I haven't done anything but lounge in the house because we are in the middle of a freaking heat wave, and it is like 96 or 95 degrees right now. So I have been in the house all day. Let's head to work. All right, guys, I want to tell you about a great cleanser from this brand here, Pharmacy. It's their Brighten On cleanser. It has a mandelic acid in it, and then it also has a lemon peel. So if you want to brighten up your skin and not dry it out like mine is right now, the Pharmacy cleanser, I've actually used this. You can use it like a mask as well. You can leave it on the skin for about 20 minutes, rinse it off, and your skin will feel just like butter. So if you're looking for a good cleanser to exfoliate and brighten but not strip your skin, Pharmacy, check it out at your local Ulta. What's up, everybody, and welcome to today's vlog. It is Thursday the 20th, and we are out running a few errands before I have to be at work at 11, and I have another one of those Blitz events with my one of the brands. Today the Blitz event is going to be with the brand Tula. So we're out running a few errands. Up next, hopefully we'll have enough time to go get us some coffee. Then I'll have to be at work. I'll show you the setup for the Tula brand, and I'll show you the special gift with purchases that they're gonna have today. It's with the $75 purchase. So I'll show you the gift that comes with the $75 purchase today. So let's get the day started. All right, it's a little bit later, and I am currently on my way to work, but I have to stop at the post office, and mail off the item for the person who won the prize for commenting on our last video, Dynasty. I'm on my way to the mailbox to mail it off now, so I'll send you the information for that. So on my way to work and the post office. Let's get this day started. All right, guys, let's have a discussion about two ingredients, PDRN and ceramides. Ceramides help support the barrier and repair. PDRN helps aid in support for tissue repair. That's what PDRN does. Make sure the product that you buy does what you want it to do and not just be hyped up because they're talking about it on the internet. Again, do you want to help your barrier, or do you want something that supports tissue repair? Barrier, ceramide, tissue repair, PDRN. Make sure you get the right product for what you're supposed to do with it. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to today's vlog. It is Friday, I think the 21st. Getting my day started. I had to. It's a long day today. I'm at work from, I think, 11 to 7 or 11 to 8. So I needed an early morning pick me up. That's the excuse I'm using. Rocking my new 12 p.m. Studios Smoke Toronto Smoke sunglasses 2.0. And so just starting this day out. If you've watched the vlog up until this point, put a little put another skincare emoji down in the chat. Put it down there. Let me know how far you've watched into the video. Haven't had a whole lot going on this week. I did do the round robin that starts off this video, and it kind of shows a little bit of what I do in terms of educating the stores about products. I think I do a little bit more than the other people who do what I do. In terms, when I say that, I mean in terms of being able to go to these little mini events for the stores to be able to give the trainings for them. Now, all, I guess you would say, independent freelancers do train people on products when they go into stores most of the time, but not in the same way that when I get to go to the round robins, which is a large group setting, where you get to speak to everyone at once, which is a little bit different outside of what other people do. But I really truly enjoy giving people information, and I try my best to make sure that when I'm giving you information, I'm giving it to you from a standpoint of what I feel is an honest opinion on it, and honestly about what ingredients do, and try to break down some of the myth behind those. And so I try to, if I'm going to make a statement about an ingredient or a product, I try to go over and look at the information about it, look a little bit deeper, and give you a true view of what that product is versus what is, versus what is promoted on social media that has a whole lot of hype but nothing to back up the hype. So yeah, on my way to work. All right, I'm here at Ulta in Burbank, and I have the lovely Miss Penelope getting me hooked up. She told me it has been 4 weeks since I got my brows done here, and I'm getting a touch-up on my tints. I want you to see where they are now, and we're going to shade, is it called black, or is it like shade 5? What is it called?
It's natural black.
Natural black is what I'm going to be getting done here at the brow bar here in Benefit. Again, if you want to get your brows tinted, they do them at Benefit in Ultas. So this is the starting process. I'll come back and let you see what the next one looks. But she's giving me a little eye mask here. Let's get it started. All right, step 1, she is starting what's called the brow mapping version of it. So if you didn't know, Benefit does brow mapping to find out where your brow's supposed to fall for the shape of your face. So they don't just go in and just start yanking and pulling stuff. They do a brow map for how the dimensions of your face is supposed to fall. Am I correct, Miss Penelope?
Correct.
Boom. So step 1, brow mapping. All right. So she's found the shape for my brow, because I like a lifted brow. As I get older and my eyes start to sag, baby, I need it as lifted as possible. So this is going to be the shaping part of it. Now she's doing a little bit of a trace under the brow. What are we using under here?
We're using Vaseline.
So that's going to make sure that the dye doesn't bleed under. Although the dye that they have is really cool, it's designed to only dye the hair on your brow. So it only dyes the hair. So you'll be able to see at the end that it does not leave like a residue on your skin. It only dyes the actual hair. So although it seems like I don't have any freaking hair, they're under there. They're under there. This is the first layer where they're laying the base. Is it considered the basis?
It's the first step.
This is the first step for getting the brow to go on to. So this is the first step. We're now on layer 2, the second step. And what does this part do?
So that works like a bond with step 1.
Okay. So step 1, laser color. This acts as a bond to it, like a glue, so it makes it, so it pulls the color into the brow. We're now on layer 2, the second step. And what does this part do?
So that works like a bond with step 1.
Okay. So step 1, laser color. This acts as a bond to it, like a glue, so it makes it, so it pulls the color into the brow. All right, guys, it's time for the moment of truth. Boom. Yes. If you're looking to get your brows done, you got to come see Miss Penelope here at the Burbank Ulta. Brow tinting done the right way. You're not going to look like you have a Sharpie. Make your appointment today. You can even go to Ulta.com and make your appointment. Penelope is the lady to see. See you there.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to today's vlog. It is Saturday 22nd, and it is the last day of this vlog. I'm currently on my way to work / I have to stop at Costco and pick up some TP and some paper towels before going into work, because I'm out of those. And again, if you've watched the vlog, you know I'm a fan of Costco when it comes to saving money, and especially when it comes to the TP, really good value. For 2 people, this 1 pack of TP and paper towels lasts us about 2 to 3 months. So it saves you a whole lot of money, and I only pay, I think it's like 20 bucks or something like that for it. But so on my way to do that, and then on my way to work, and I may swing into my good old friend TJ Maxx to see if they have any new markdowns before I go in. So on my way to work.
All right, made it in here into our good old friend Costco. Trying to get in and out. It is currently 9:56. That's one thing about Costco, baby. They will move stuff around in a minute. And they have. Now I gotta figure out where they move. Over here. Is it toilet paper? There you go. So in terms of quantity, you get 30 rolls for $20.99 with the Kirkland toilet paper. So again, this will last us about 2 months. And now I need to get paper towels. Where are there paper towels? Did they change their packaging on these? Oh, that's toilet paper. What are paper towels? And there they are. And again, $20.99. And this is for 12 rolls of paper towels. And this lasts us about 2 months for 2 people. And again, with the dogs and everything. So that's 40 bucks right there. And since I'm in here, it has been 2 weeks. So I think I walked past them. I gotta find the puppy pads and then I will be out. So that'll be $60 down in less than 5 minutes. But again, the only thing that I go through fast is those puppy pads. 2 weeks, I'm out of those, but this roll of toilet paper and tissues will last me about 2 months. So yeah, let's get this out of here. All right, we're done at Costco. $46 later, and I find out that the pee pads are currently on back order. Oh my God. Back order. Got like a half a pack left, so hopefully they come in before then. Or maybe I'll swing by the Santa Clarita location and see if they have any in stock. Good way to start off the day. And just like that, we've come to the end of another weekly vlog. If you haven't already up to this point, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you enjoyed most about this video. I think this week started off with me going to do a round robin. I can't remember which one it is. But first of all, I wanted to apologize for last week's video. When I first uploaded it, I didn't realize that I uploaded the wrong video. So I had to take it down and upload the new one. So I have to do a better job at making sure that I label the files correctly so that doesn't happen again in the future. I did tell you guys that I found the fabric for my new collection for my brand Rhinestone Master Creations. And I waited until now to show you, ta-da, the new fabric for our next collection. And so it has a really cute design and I can't wait for it all to come together. Of course, whenever I look at fabrics, I always have a vision in my mind of what I feel like it's going to look like. So this is what the fabric looks like, and stay tuned to next week so you'll be able to see as we go through the process of creating the next collection. I think I want to call it, just from looking at the fabric in my mind, I'm thinking the puzzle collection. That's what I'm thinking. But what do you guys think? When you look at it, what do you think I should call the next collection? Let me know down in the comments. If you're a new subscriber here, I'm Ronald and I do lifestyle, I do beauty, I do fashion. I'm a skin therapist as well. I do makeup occasionally. And I'm stepping into this space of content creation as well. If you haven't already, you can go use my promo code for RYZE coffee. I need 5 people to buy a RYZE coffee, and that'll put me in the next running for another campaign for them. And I need 5 people to get one of the treats from Wild Earth. You can either do the treats or the food, whichever one you want. I need 5 people. So if you have a dog and you're trying something new and clean, check them out as well. Use my promo codes. All of my promo codes, as well as links to anything that I've worn, are going to be in the first pinned comment of every video. So if you're like, oh, what was that he used? Where did he get it from? If I can find the exact links to them, I will pin them. I will put them in the first pinned comment underneath every vlog going forward. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. If you'd like to see more of a particular thing, let me know down in the comments. I want to make sure that, you know, I'm engaging with you guys and creating the kind of content that you want to see. And as always, I'll see you next week.